Hello everyone, I hope all is well. My name is Sukhum and welcome to another live stream episode of The Sukhum Show. Thank you for tuning in. Today it is Tuesday, May 30th. That is right. I am stoked about today because it is the last day of my #Omatum challenge. And more to come. I'll be talking about that a lot more. And today marks the second segment of the determination, drive, and discipline conversation that I started yesterday. And I wanted to add more to that as well. So, without further ado, those are the two main topics. And here's diving straight into it. But actually, before I dive straight into it, I wanted to share something real quick. Yesterday, I talked about the determination factor, right? And I was able to share that at the alignment meeting at my workplace. And it was really great because it played into Safety Tuesday. And we talked about changing up some of the things for safety and how the numbers and how things are being read and how the engagement is for that. And it worked out pretty well. I'm getting more feedback on it, but it's moving towards the direction where we're getting the team's engagement in it, and we're going to get better at it in terms of the actual information that's being relayed out. And now the team is going to start to feel like they own a piece of their own department's safety in a sense. And that's going to help support our DC goal of getting to that high level of safety that we've always been talking about. And it starts with ownership on the lowest level. I want to say the lowest level, on the more individual level. And that will help drive that in a sense. I really got some good feedback on it, and I was super pumped up. And after reflecting, I actually recorded it. So I'm going to take some time to edit it and see what it looks like about posting it. Part of it, too, was more of like a personal development conversation. I wanted to see how I do in terms of public speaking. And it was interesting. I was watching the video clips. I watched my body language. I watched my speech pattern. I was watching the engagement level. And it's not up there to what I want it to be. I know that I still have a long way to go. But in my mind, I'm like, I was good. I thought I did a really great job. But looking at it again, I guess we're our worst critics. I believe that's the saying it goes. Anyhow, I had some really good time. I think the biggest reflection I want to take away from that is determination is linked to how we view our past and how we get complete with our past. Do we own our past in terms of issues, things that comes up, our failures, our mistakes? Do we own it in the sense of if life hits you hard, do you dwell on it? Are you the martyr, or are you the scapegoat, or do you play the victim card and make excuses for things? And that is what fuels your determination, and that's what keeps you pushing. And now come to today's topic. We're going to talk about drive. And drive, in the sense you define it, is that urge to attain a goal. And I think about that more and more, and drive connects with me in a sense of what the future holds. Some of the things that comes up for me for drive is like that appetite, that hunger of what you want, that desire, the need. And that, when I look at that, it's future tense. It's the goals that you want to accomplish down the road. It's those BHAG, big, hairy, audacious goals that you want to accomplish. Those are things that you want to shoot for. Case in point, here's an example, right? And I love pushing people to make BHAG goals, because if you shoot for that and you land halfway, you still win, in my opinion. Like, think about this, right? Say someone's, like, my goal is to make $1 million in 10 years. And 10 years later, I make half of that, $500,000. I made it. You know, the reason why I say I made it, because like I talked about this in a previous video where like, I don't live a lavish lifestyle. Champagne bottles don't pop open on Friday nights or anything like that. I don't have that kind of lifestyle. And I don't aspire for that lifestyle either, you know? And to make those amount of money doesn't really like excite me to that level, because I feel like if I made it to the halfway mark, I can support a lifestyle where I'm happy and my family's happy with it too. So those are the things that comes up for me. And that's why I challenge people to always shoot really big, shoot out there, go for that BHAG goals, and really, really challenge yourself. Now, I bring this up in terms of BHAG goals because I also want to share like two things that that I heard recently in the last week regarding making impacts, like changing things and making a better effort into the world too. And I thought a lot about this. And then ultimately, like the challenges and things we go through every day, the struggles that we go through every day, those are real. And how do we handle that? Like, how do we keep our positivity? How do we keep ourselves, our cup mostly full? And how do we just through life itself, just live happily, right? So these are things that you probably hear a lot in like podcasts and like motivational coaching and everything. But I think about that more and more. And I was thinking about like long-term, bigger impact as well too. Like if you continue to work on yourself, you continue to build yourself up, continue to work on your development, you're going to get better and better. And then right now, like your stage could be just you or your friend, your significant other. Those are your stage and those are the people around you. Maybe it'll expand further. It goes to your people in your entire work field. And then it'll expand even further. Maybe you'll start connecting and networking with other people. And now you have a stage of 1,000, 2,000 people that you're dealing with. And then it'll grow. It'll keep growing. You'll get better and better. And then maybe, you know, like your message is going to get to a point where it'll impact the world. You'll make a change. And you'll really get to that bar where you're challenging yourself on that world level now. And that's huge. And you think about that mindset, you have the influence and the ability to do something like that. Now, you think about that, you have a responsibility now. You have a responsibility to make a change in the world. Evan Carmichael talks a lot about this. He believes that entrepreneurs are going to solve a lot of the issues in the world. And for me, it's like just making it a lot more enjoyable. And just feeling that I can create a space for my family to be happy and to enjoy life. And I thought that was really huge. And then I was watching another one regarding Les Brown had an interview with Grant Cardone, and he shared a story regarding a woman that was watching his one of his speaking seminars, and she asked for his support in how do I get better at that. And she really wanted to learn, and Les finally took the time to really ask her that, why is this so important to you? And she shared with him that she believed that, you know, like the way the world is right now, it's not that there are a few or several or certain groups of people that are violent, it's that there are too many people that are silent. And I thought that was really big, and that plays a lot into that responsibility you have when you start continuing developing yourself and building yourself up and sharing that message with the world. So that is what I want to leave everyone with tonight. And that's a real big message that I really want to challenge all of you with. So take that for a second and think about that. And, okay, buddy, you want a little live action? Here you go. You can say hi to the camera. Okay, say hi. Yeah, okay. Hi. You want to say thank you? Good job. How big is Klahan? So big. Yeah. Sign Dada. Dada and Mama. Mama. And go to Mama. So say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, go to Mama. Okay, Mama. Go Mama. Go to Mama. Okay, thank you, buddy. Alrighty. That was a little bit of my son. He likes to cameo in there and say hello once in a while. So the last thing will be is that I want to chat about hashtag Omatum. It is hot in here. Like, I need to turn on the fan or something like that too. Hashtag Omatum. This is day 30 of the Omatum challenge. Technically, it's a 30-day challenge, so I've completed hashtag Omatum, you know? And it's really great. It's a great feeling to complete another challenge. And as always, when you complete a challenge, you always look back, reflect on it. And I think about this from time to time, and it was like, I did something that I thought with my busy and hectic schedule that it wasn't going to work out. I wasn't going to be able to do it. And lo and behold, I was able to do it. and super pumped up. This is the start of my health journey. Even though I injured my toe, if you haven't watched yesterday's video, I talked about what happened to my toe, and I'm on an injury right now. I can't really run and exercise as much with my right foot. So I've been riding bicycle. I'm riding on one leg and just kicking around just to get through it. My body tells me that I should be resting. I should be listening to myself and resting. So I will probably rest for a day or two and then get back into it. I think riding a bicycle is pretty low impact for me. So I'll probably just extend it to like, 2 miles or 3 miles or something like that. But I really want to continue my health focus. So that's something I really want to continue doing. But yeah, like shout out to Momtown, shout out to Bren Haas, another girl from Twitter, Leslie. I can't pronounce her last name. I'm sorry if you ever watched this. And a few people on Facebook, a few people at work who has been joining me on the hashtag Omatum challenge. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and just really taking on your own lifestyle about health and fitness. And I hope that it sparks something for you and it created space for something in your life where you can continue moving on. And that's the intention of us doing challenges, is for us to really set time and space for something we didn't think we had time for. And oh my God, like I really want to just really feel like that's great, because acknowledge that that's great, because like I said, I've been talking a lot about owning my health, and I really want to continue that too. So moving forward to the next challenge, June, I'm going to pick it up another notch, even though I have an injury. Nope, that's not going to hold me back. Like what I committed to, 2 challenges in June. One is the hashtag cold shower challenge. That's going to help me with my discipline and really work on that. And I think that's huge. And that's such a good timing conversation, because tomorrow I'll be talking about discipline in itself and the 3 trifactor of determination, drive, and discipline, and how that connects to one another. And discipline is going to be a huge conversation, because I think that's one of the big areas where I struggle the most in. And I really, really want to focus on that area and get to a point where, like, man, I can achieve at a high level when it comes to discipline. So more to come on that one too. And again, for those who didn't know, the hashtag cold shower challenge is simply you're taking a 2-minute cold shower every single day for 30 days in the month of June. The intention here is to build up a challenge, to build your mental fortitude. When your body tells you want to quit and you want to stop, push yourself, discipline yourself. And that's the challenge I want everyone to take away with. The second challenge that I'm going to be doing is the hashtag ED5SM. Eat daily, 5 small meals. I'll be doing that for all of June. This is, again, is a great timing to this too, since I can't go heavy on the workout side of things because of my injury. I'm going to start focusing on my eating style. I'm going to eat 5 small meals to help me continue working on my diet. And I think it's time that I check that out. And I'm going to give up fast food. I'm not going to be eating any fast food. I know. I've been I guess not subconsciously, like just like sneaking it in this last couple of days of just eating fast food as much as I can before I stop it completely. Oh man, I'm gonna have to say no to it, but that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna keep going with that too, and I'm super pumped with that too. This is gonna really help me out in terms of really digging more into my health and like why this is the lifestyle I want. So you'll be seeing me post organic food, and I wouldn't say organic completely, but a lot more smaller food portion. And the challenge for most people who's doing the ED5SM is just simply like, you can eat any kind of meal you want. If it's unhealthy meals you want, good for you. I mean, not really good for you, but like, if that's what you want to do, go for it. If that's the way to keep you started, do that. Because the intention is to eat the small meals. Like, remember, this is the size of your stomach. You shouldn't be eating more than this in a meal. And then breakfast snacks should be way less than that too. And that's what it is. I'm going to be sticking to that. That's going to be the challenge. So 2 challenges coming up, and I'm super pumped up for this. I'm just like thinking about now, like, what's the challenge after that? Because you think about this, right? I've been thinking a lot. I think. I feel like that's the conversation. But here's the thing. June's hitting in 2 days. And June is the 6th month of the year. We are halfway through 2017. What have you accomplished so far? And I'm talking about you, if you're thinking about trying to do this and trying to do that and setting goals for yourself. What have you accomplished so far for your goals? So time to reflect, time to think back. Like, if the last 6 months haven't been as productive as you want, it's time to kick it up a notch and like finish off the next 6 months strong and start doing some more things, start putting in the work. And tomorrow, when we talk more about discipline, that's the conversation we need to have in terms of, if you feel like you're someone who's inconsistent, who doesn't consistently show up in terms of your goals, the things that you want to accomplish, then pay attention. Tomorrow, there'll be a nice conversation around that too. Action. Action leads to motion, which leads to, it starts with an M word. It's not motivation. Momentum. There you go. Which gives you momentum to keep pushing through, to get stuff done. And I can't thank the SSS Veda challenge enough to get me in action and keep me moving, because I wouldn't have posted all these videos. I wouldn't have done all these challenges. I wouldn't have digged into looking further into my own business, on what I want with my life, and keep connecting, whether it be through social media, through people at work. Like, I'm networking more at work and trying to understand and really partner with others. And how do I create value for other people? Like, the connection now, the networking isn't about like, what do I get from this? No, it's more like, how am I adding value to you? So one of the conversations I start off in my one-on-one, I get straight to the point. Hey, so what do you need support in? What do you want? How can I help you? And now those are like some straight point questions that I really start off the conversation with. And it really digs into like the one-on-one session, and it's really helping people out. And I love that. And that's something like I'm going to continue doing. And that's something I'm going to hone on even more and get better and better at it too. So a lot to come. And I'm also going to be trying something new next month in terms of the Sukhum show. I know I've been really spending a lot of time on this 10 o'clock schedule. The schedule might shift a little bit. I'll be testing a lot of different videos. One thing I know for sure that I do want to commit to is continuously post content, because I find this valuable in the sense that it's continuing to build up my practice in speech. This helps me with content organization. I have bullet points that I write down and I want to go over. I think that's an important way of speaking, because you can't script everything out. I just don't believe in scripting out, because everything, when you script things out and you start spitballing at it and utilizing it in real time, it doesn't feel genuine. That's what comes up for me. And I feel like I'm stuck halfway between like, I was supposed to say it this way, but it came out this way, and now I'm thinking this way. Yeah. Like, it ruins in the moment conversation. I can't be off the cuff and just like really adapt and work with that. And I feel like part of coaching is adapting, and how you listen to people and how you really dig in and then ask those powerful questions so people can find an understanding from themselves and come to their own realization of it too. So those are things that I'll be taking away 18 minutes in. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys as always. And as always, let me know what you think about the drive conversation. I want to see, and in the comment section below, let's have that conversation around what's your drive in terms of how big is that BHAG of yours, that big, hairy, audacious goal? Is that driving you to keep pushing yourself every single day? So think about future things that you want to do, and is that the drive that keeps you going? So love to hear you guys comment on that. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I'll be talking more and more about development tools, things that you can take away. So more to come on that one, and more changes. I'll be trying some different things along the road for the month of June. I feel like the first week of June or first week of every month, I've been playing and transitioning with a couple things, so bear with me on it. I love to get people's feedback on it too as well. Okay? All right. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, I appreciate you guys. So this is Sukhum HING signing out of the Sukhum Show. Thank you for watching, guys. Until then, catch you later. All right. What?